As a mortgage advisor, generating leads is the lifeblood of your business. In today's digital age, leveraging online tools and strategies are essential if you want to grow your client base and you want to stay ahead of your competition. So in this video, we're going to be diving into the most effective ways to generate mortgage leads online, specifically tailored to you as a mortgage advisor. We're going to cover everything from content marketing, social media. We're going to be doing it right now. The first thing is building a user-friendly website. Your website is the cornerstone of your online presence. It needs to be professional. It needs to be user-friendly. It needs to be optimized for search, which is SEO. You're going to hear us talk about that a lot throughout this. So key elements of a successful mortgage advisor website is clear navigation. So it's ensuring that your site is easy to navigate with clear headings and subheadings. It's also mobile optimization. So this is with a significant number of users accessing websites via mobile now, your site must be mobile friendly. The amount of people that don't do this is mind-blowing. Engaging content, providing valuable content that addresses common questions and concerns about mortgages is great on websites. And then lead capture forms, so places where people can contact you, strategically placed on your site to capture visitor information is needed. Otherwise, how are they going to use you as a mortgage broker? Now, a couple of SEO tips for you when making your website. Make sure to use relevant keywords, things like mortgages, first-time buyers, whatever your niche is. Make sure they're leveraged on the site. Also create high quality content that answers user queries and questions and includes those keywords naturally. So your ideal client has a problem, make sure it is interwoven into that content. And make sure as well to ensure you have fast loading times and a secure connection. It's really important. It can cause you a lot of problems in the future. Number two we have is leveraging content marketing. So content marketing is all about providing valuable information to your audience. It's about building trust and establishing yourself as an industry expert. But what are the types of content that you should be creating? The easiest one to do straight out the gate is blog posts. So write informative articles about different types of mortgages, the mortgage application process, tips for first-time buyers. These things are good, they're easy to do, they're low barrier to entry, and they can perform very well in search if done correctly. Number two you've got is guides and ebooks. So you can offer a comprehensive guide on topics like how to choose the right mortgage, understanding the UK mortgage market, being a first-time buyer and navigating it. Guides and ebooks perform a lot better than you would actually expect, and they're a great way for you to capture information such as email addresses for future contact. But the biggest one we have is videos. Create video content explaining complex mortgage concepts in simple terms, share client stories, share successes through the videos. All of the video content is going to be the best way for you to generate leads as a mortgage broker because people get to see your face, they hear your voice, and they're going to trust you much faster. Now, a couple of SEO tips when it comes to content. Use keyword research tools and find relevant topics. So I actually use ChatGPT for this a lot, but you can also use things like SEMrush. You can use Answer the Public. There are all some great resources out there that will tell you what topics people are looking for. The other one is write long form content over 1,000 words. That is going to cover deep topics a lot more than what you would expect. Longer form is going to perform better for blogs, and then including internal and external links from reputable sources is going to help you in the long run for SEO. So that's something to consider if blogging is and search engine optimization is a thing you want to do. Number three, we've got utilizing social media. So social media platforms are powerful tools for connecting with potential clients and driving traffic also to your website and ultimately to your bank account. Now, the best practices for social media marketing, one is choosing the right platform. So focusing on platforms where your target audience is active. You've got platforms out there like LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. There's so many out there, but you need to find out where your ideal clients are hanging out and which ones you think your content would suit best on. It's not a one size fits all. Consistent posting schedules are vital. Posting regularly is going to keep your audience engaged, and you need to make sure that you are on top of this. Daily is really the ideal cadence we're looking for, and if you need to use a content calendar to plan this out, please do, but make sure that you are consistent because that's how you become successful in generating leads through social media. And engage with followers, responding to comments and messages promptly, engaging with your audience. All of these things build trust and they build credibility. Go out and engage with other people as well on their content. It can be very powerful. Now, a couple of content ideas because people don't know what to post a lot of the time. We have sharing success stories and client testimonials are always good. It's social proof. You can also post educational content about mortgages, the home buying process, anything peripheral around that. And then use Facebook Lives or Instagram Stories. You can do Q&A sessions through this so people can ask you questions. If your audience is large enough and engaged enough, this is a great place for you to get content ideas for the other ones as well. Number 4, we've got email marketing. So email marketing allows you to nurture leads and keep your audience informed about your services. Now, building an email list can be pretty difficult, and there are a couple of ways you can do that. The first one is lead magnets, and this is offering free resources like ebooks or mortgage calculators in exchange for email addresses. This is like my checklist that I just offered you at the beginning of this video. The other one you have is sign-up forms. So you can place a sign-up form on your website or on social media pages where people can just sign up to the mailing list if they want to. Now, if you want to know a couple of tips about creating an effective email campaign, personalization is important. Using the person's name and tailoring the content to their interests is going to give you a big old tick and brownie points. Valuable content is another thing. Providing tips, updates, all of the stuff on mortgage market news, it's going to do well. If the content is boring and not valuable, it isn't going to land very well. So no one cares about the things that have gone on in your office. They care about stuff that's going to help them. And then a clear call to action is also important in your emails. So encouraging readers to contact you for an appointment if they need your help, or visit your website or go to another resource. Making them a clear call to action at the end of the email ensures that people are moving through that buying cycle. Number 5, we've got pay per click, also known as PPC. Now, PPC advertising can drive targeted traffic to your website, and it can generate leads very fast. Platforms to consider for PPC are the following things. You've got Google Ads, and they target specific keywords related to mortgage advice on Google, and you can use local targeting to reach potential clients in your area if you wanted to. And you also have Facebook ads, so they create targeted ads based on demographic, interest, behaviors. That's another one. You've got LinkedIn ads as well and other ones there, but those are the two main ones. Now, best practices when it comes to PPC is making sure you've got compelling ad copy so it's clear and it's got a strong call to action. That's going to do well. A good landing page, so direct traffic to a dedicated landing page designed to capture leads for that specific problem as opposed to just directly to your website is another thing. And then track and optimize when you are doing PPC. So you want to use analytics to track the performance of your ads and make necessary adjustments as and when you need to. In the mortgage space, my go-to recommendation is the PPC machine. David Miles, he's the guy. So if you're into PPC and you're in the mortgage broker space, go and check him out. He's wicked. 6, we have online reviews and testimonials. So positive reviews and testimonials build trust and credibility, encouraging potential clients to choose your services. So you can encourage reviews in a number of ways. You can ask them for feedback after a successful transaction. May ask the clients to leave a review on Google or on your Facebook page or on your LinkedIn page or on Trustpilot if you use them. Ask for the feedback. If you don't ask them for it, then it isn't going to work. Also, make it easy for them to actually make the testimonials. So provide them a direct link to the page itself. And extra brownie points if you can get video testimonials, because they are the best ones to get. And a trick that some advisors I work with to get video testimonials, what we actually do is we do our appointments via Zoom. And when we do those Zoom appointments, we ask them if we can ask them some questions and some feedback. And then at the end say, do you mind if we use this recording as a testimonial? 9 times out of 10, the client will say yes if you've done a good job. It's a really quick way in order for you to get video testimonials, which carry way more weight. So when it comes to displaying your testimonials, make sure you feature them on your website, because people are going to look for that. That's where they're going to go to see if you're good at the job. And also make sure you share them on your social media. In Instagram and Facebook stories is probably one of the best places to do this. People will react to it, they like it, and it shows that you are good at the job. Which leads us on to number 7, which is networking and partnerships. So building relationships with other professionals can actually lead to referrals and new business opportunities as a broker. So potential partners you could look at, you could have estate agents, you could partner with local agents who can refer you clients. This is quite hard to do. They're getting tapped up all the time. So a little trick when it comes to trying to land an agent as an introducer is go and see what they want and see how you can help them before trying to just tell them you can give them money, because it's not about the money. They need people who can understand what they do. And so if you can be different and you can add more value, they're going to love you. Another one is financial advisors. So collaborating with IFAs to offer a more comprehensive service to their clients can be great, especially if they don't do mortgages at all. You just have to make sure that you're not going to step on each other's toes when it comes to insurance. And then local businesses are big time. Networking with local businesses and community organizations increases your visibility, and this will in turn increase the amount of clients you get. I cannot tell you how important this is. And one of the easiest ways to do this is set up a local business podcast where you interview local business owners and hear their stories, they'll love you for it and they'll start to refer you for mortgages because they like you. Number 8, we have webinars and online workshops. Hosting webinars and online workshops allow you to demonstrate your expertise and connect with potential clients in quite a unique way, but they're not actually as easy as they look, and you do need a large enough audience for it to be sustainable. But there's a couple of topics you can cover when it comes to webinars or online workshops. First time buyer tips always do well. Also, the understanding of different types of mortgages can do very well. So understanding that the mortgages available to people will tune into those type of things. And then the other one is the mortgage application process in general. How does it actually go? What does it look like? People will tune into these. And these can be pre-recorded. They can be live. You can really do however you want with them. There's lots of different resources out there. Something like Go High Level will allow you to create these in as effectively a one and done, and people can just watch them as and when they want. And when it comes to promoting your webinar, you want to make sure you advertise this webinar, otherwise no one will turn up. So advertise it on your website, advertise it on social media massively. Send it all out to your email list we've spoken about, and also with the partners that you've built through your networking so you can reach the broader audience. You can see how all those other things are important if you want to do webinars, because you need to have big reach and big exposure for it to be worth your time. So generating mortgage leads online requires a multifaceted approach. It's about combining a strong online presence, engaging content, strategic advising. If you implement these strategies as a mortgage broker, you're going to attract potential clients, you're going to build trust, and you're going to build a business that generates you income you couldn't possibly imagine. So remember, the biggest thing with this is consistency is key. Regularly update your website, regularly post on social media, regularly engage with your audience. All of this stuff is going to keep you ahead of the game. And by focusing on providing valuable information and building relationships, you'll be well on your way to becoming one of the most trusted advisors in your local area, if not in the UK. For a deeper dive into mortgage marketing strategies, then check out my mortgage marketing blueprint here, which is a completely free course that you can go through. It's a comprehensive guide that provides you with actionable steps to boost your lead generation efforts in a very practical way. So I'll see you over there in that video.